nice teeth. Are those your teeth?
Veneers.
Oh,
You can bring that up too. That's cool. Yeah, these 40 racks. You did. These $40,000, y'all. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, we're
I
rolling.
paid for them.
We were totally rolling. Well, welcome to the XoMaryMak show. I am your host, MaryXNoah, and you can find me every Friday on WDRB radio at 10:30 p.m. every Friday. Today we have
Latruth, man. Y'all know what's going on, man.
yes, and where are we? Where are we right now? In the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere.
We in Forest City, North Carolina, small town, which is in the middle of nowhere. So.
Where we both grew up together.
I remember when this girl was like this.
I know it. And you, Sierra, and Kevin used to always hang out together.
Yeah.
And then now it's just everybody's grown and successful, and I'm just here for it. Like, I love it. Like, I love that you are like doing your own thing. Kevin's doing his own thing. Like, Turtle's out here flourishing. I'm planning to go to LA with him.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do some stuff together. We've just been getting the logistics together, but I'm here for it. Like,
LA is nice though. I love LA.
I've never been.
Never been to LA?
Never.
Go to LA. You know have fun.
Never.
It's like I'm actually thinking about buying me a house in LA.
So I want to move there, but I've never been there. So, and I feel like I need to have enough money to be able to transfer back and forth. Because I don't want to.
Expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be there and then like I have no one there. Because everybody I know lives here, except for like my cousin and Turtle.
Y'all hear that? She want to move to LA. Y'all make sure y'all get them views up so she can move to LA.
That part.
You hear me?
Get my views
Help
up.
her sister out. You did?
Get them up. But yeah, so I want to move to LA, but like when I was in college, not college, when I was in high school, I wanted to move to New York. Mm-hmm. Then I visited New York and was like, this ain't for me. New York stinks. Like, it smells bad. Then the subway smells bad. They got some good food though. And the shopping's like perfect.
Yeah.
But outside of that, nothing.
Yeah, they ain't paying me. Let me put that down.
No, they ain't paying me. Nah, I usually always have my cup. I have to make you one. It's like, have you seen my cups that I make? Mm-hmm. So like I can take your face, I draw it, and then I put it on a cup with your brand.
It's gonna be a fine ass cup, y'all.
I know, and look at his teeth. You have to be smiling so I can put the teeth on there.
Most definitely.
You have to. I want all of the teeth.
Got you, man.
Your teeth are nice like Plaza's teeth. Like Plaz, like when I met Plaz, his teeth, like he just smiled at me and I was like, oh my gosh, your teeth are gorgeous.
We not gonna stop smiling. Y'all can be mad as you want, man. Just like Plaz right
now.
We can be mad.
Look, I should have put like a little bling. Right there on your smile.
Can't even be mad. Say what?
No, but they look good on you too. Like they don't look like some people's look OD. Like yours look real good. That's how to be like your teeth look good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, they look real good. Was it like a long process? Like how does it work?
Nah, it really wasn't, man. I think I'm gonna say 3-hour sessions maybe. A 3-hour session, something like that. Mm-hmm. They numb it, then you do you get the temporaries first. And then you go back. I did mine in Texas, so.
That's good. Mm-hmm. I said I might work on my teeth next. I've been working on my face right now. So I had really bad acne. I don't know if you remember, but it was like terrible. But it was to the point like where I wanted to like scratch my face off. Like it was bad. So I got on Accutane. Was on that for about a year. Do you know what Accutane is? Mm-hmm. So it's a really, really harsh medicine. It makes your skin dry out. You have to have like 2 different forms of birth control. You have to get blood work done every month, and you have to get approved by the government. Wow. So, but you have to have severe acne in order to do it.
Sounds dangerous to me though.
It is very dangerous, but the reward outweighed the risk because I had acne everywhere. But like, and my pores are like huge. Like it was bad. Like it was like oozing. I would wake up with like blood and pus all over my pillows. It was bad. It was terrible. Wow. And so I was like, yeah, I can't. It wasn't just like, oh, I have really bad acne. It was like, it hurts. Like it would keep me from going to sleep. Like it was just terrible. And I was like, yo, I'm doing this.
Diet is a lot too.
I've tried everything. Like I tried diets. Cause I used to be vegan. So now I tell people I just choose healthy choices, but I'm about to, like you told me, like start juicing and stuff like that. Cause I can tell, like the pictures I took last night, I was like, oh my gosh, Mary, your face is getting fat. And when your face starts getting fat, it's everything else just kind of follows.
Juice and fruits and vegetables, man, it really does all of that though.
Yeah.
From the health to the skin to all of that.
So I was juicing, like I have a juicer and everything. I used to juice really heavy. That's how I lost most of my weight because I was over 200 pounds. I was like almost 230. So, and I got myself down to 260 and I've gained 15 of that back. So now I'm at 275. I'm at 175.
I was over here like, what in the world?
No, I'm at 175.
You juicing
the opposite
ground
way.
beef.
The opposite way. I don't even eat ground beef, so I don't like red meat. Like I haven't since I was like 8 or 7.
I mean, that sounds, because like I was 240 when I started juicing, and I'm 160 now. So I was 170
You're
right
smaller
before.
Than me. I gotta get it together.
But how long did you juice? Because I did it 5 straight months without eating anything else, just juicing fruits and vegetables.
So I did it along with, so I didn't just juice straight. Remember I had told you I didn't juice straight. Like I want to try to like between smoothies and juicing. Because I have to. My body doesn't operate well on not eating. Right. Like I'll get like a really bad headache and I'll just be down for the rest of the day. So I have to make sure I'm having something, you know, that keeps my body. Because I can't fast. Yeah. Like how people fast on just like water and stuff. I can't. Like I'll end up in the hospital. It doesn't work for me. Like I've tried multiple times, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I never tried the fast thing, but you know.
Yeah. So I don't do that. But Noah is a little chunky monkey, and I'll show you her. But she's chunky. So tomorrow we're going to the gym. I told her once summer comes, we're gonna start going to the gym, working out, and we're just gonna eat better in general. We do a lot of pasta, and I know it's the pasta. It's the pasta. Yeah. We do a lot of pasta. Yeah. So I have to cut that out. But once I cut out our pasta, we'll be fine. So how did your diet work with your stomach cancer?
Oh man, it actually helped everything because the symptoms that I was having was coming from eating bad food. Like stomach cancer is basically like you had a poor diet for a long period of time. You know, on top of stress, maybe alcohol if you drink alcohol. Mm-hmm. And that's when it becomes a bad thing. It causes stomach ulcers and things like that. Yeah. Like I was feeling full all the time, heartburn, acid reflux, and then I lost my appetite. So
yeah, look, I don't have an appetite, and I have heartburn all the time. So don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Get straight to that juice them fruits and vegetables, man. Yeah. And reverse it. Then you know that hunger will start coming back.
Yeah, that's what you know, Alicia. Yeah. Logan. So she told me I kind of threw my body off. So because I don't eat, I slowed down my metabolism, which caused me to gain more weight. So eat, don't not eat. You'll get big from not eating. Yeah.
And first things first, get you a food sensitivity test. You know, type in Everlywell.
Food
sensitivity test. And it's going to tell you what you can eat and what you can't eat. It's going to tell you every food that's toxic to your body.
So is it free? Do you have to pay for it? Is it a subscription?
Okay. You gotta pay for it. You pay for
the test?
For that test one time. Okay. And then you do what the instructions tell you to do, mail it back, and you'll get the instructions. I mean, you'll get
it's like back. It's like, okay, I didn't know if it was like a website thing, so it's like a whole thing, like a whole test that you do. Okay.
Yeah, to send you the kit or whatever. And it's pretty simple. Prick your finger, put the blood where it tells you to, mail it back, and you'll get the results back in about less than a week.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That is good, but you've learned like a lot of things. Like I've been watching your platform. Tell them where to follow you at.
Latruth, man. Y'all know what to do. Just type in LATRUTH, blue check verified on everything, so you'll find me.
Okay, now that we did that, because we didn't do it at the beginning. I like seeing your journey because you don't let it get you down. Like through this whole thing, and you actually like help people say, "Hey, well, this is what I'm doing." Like. A lot of people didn't know about, stomach cancer. I mean, I knew about it from Kevin. Yeah. But Kevin didn't like break it down like you're breaking it down. Kevin's platform is pretty much his family. Yeah. Yours is your family, but now you've kind of transitioned to I want to help people be healthy. Right. And which I'm proud of you for that. Like you're doing a great job doing that too.
Well, I actually started doing it like 4 years ago, like soon as my sister passed, because it was the same exact cancer that my mom passed from. And I started doing videos back then telling people to alkaline their body and all that. So once I actually got diagnosed with cancer, 4 years later, it made it my mission to study more about everything and implement all that as a lifestyle. But I was doing it, but it just became something I was doing every day.
Right. That's good though. Do you put your kids on like certain diets and stuff too, or?
I do. I definitely show that to them, and I try to encourage people. It starts with us. If we had an unhealthy lifestyle, we eating soul food. We learned that from our parents and our grandparents.
Right.
So if we continue to give that same thing to our kids, they're gonna do the same thing to their kids too. So the cycle will never be broken. So I teach people all the time it starts with us. So I'm already teaching my kids to juice fruits and vegetables and what's good, what's bad. I'm even gonna do food sensitivity tests for them too, so they know early.
Yeah, I was thinking about I need to do one for Noah, but Noah's like, nope, we don't eat that. My mommy says that's bad. My mommy says that has gelatin in it, or my mommy says that has, and I'm like, you better be telling these people out here, Noah. But she's good. I mean, but she's a child, so she still wants to eat what she wants to eat. So I mean, it's my job to be like, hey, cut that out. But I've been like slacking a lot lately. Like I used to be like, before I moved back to Forest City, I was like heavy on it. And she knew I can't eat that. I can't eat this. Like we didn't even used to eat at McDonald's. I mean, I still don't buy her McDonald's, but my parents buy her McDonald's.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like a two-edged sword here. Like I'm fighting both of them to say, hey, don't buy her X, Y, and Z. But my niece still eats it. So it's a little hard. But once I move, we'll get it together. Yeah. so it'll even itself out. But yeah. So do any of your kids like music or anything like that?
Yeah, they do. They do.
So definitely. How do they feel about your music? Do they make any TikToks or anything to it?
We don't really let them on TikTok. They have this other app. I can't think of what it's called. It's like a newer app, but it's made for kids. You know, TikTok is turning into something different.
TikTok is a whole hot mess. Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, me and Noah done fought over this TikTok. Because TikTok she's asked me some crazy questions. Questions.
It was kid friendly, I think, till, when my song Drop It Low came out, I started seeing a lot of different things. And I think I escalated it to something different. My fault, y'all. Drop It Low. You know what I'm saying?
It was supposed to be a nice family song. Now people out here twerking on the table.
You know what I'm saying? It was dedicated to my wife. During COVID, that's how I came up with the song Drop It Low. Couldn't go to the clubs or nothing like that, strip clubs, none of that. So we in the crib, and I just bust out with, my wife started dancing for me in the crib, and I just busted out with it.
And I love that. Your wife dances for you all the time. Yeah. Like, it is like perfect. I mean, I feel like that's how it should be. Your wife should do what makes you happy. Like, y'all supposed to have fun. Like, it's not supposed to be like, oh, we're married, let's be two bumps on the log.
So while y'all in the strip club, right, throwing all that money in there, y'all heard the song, man. You just earned enough to go and buy a new car. Then she went out and got the AMG. You know what I'm saying? Look, Mama, your ass look delicious. You moving so ridiculous, booty bouncing like a stripper. Hey. Come on, man. Y'all not really listen to the lyrics, but
I mean, they got you, and I feel like now music has gotten crazy. But like your music actually like has some substance.
Yeah.
And it's talking about like, hey, I want my woman, not like 50 other ones. I want my woman.
Factual that.
So, I mean, and you look mighty, nice and icy out here. So, I mean, y'all doing something right. It's the muscles for me. Nah, but no, you look like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that's what we need. More black men out here taking care of home, taking care of their wives.
And God rewards you. God rewards you for it when you do the right thing. Y'all see what I did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you beat it.
Yeah.
Well, you took it like a champ. And you put it up so people could actually see what was going on step for step. So that actually helped and encouraged a lot of people. So.
Yeah. And there's so many people going out and getting endoscopies and, making sure they're good right now. And for me, that's dope. Because I feel like for black people, a lot of times we don't check ourselves out. And
absolutely. Especially black men.
Yeah. We don't check ourselves out until we check ourselves out. You know what I'm
saying? And then it's too late then.
It's too late. Nobody even know what you died of. You know what I'm saying? Like those autopsies, they ain't gonna tell you died from stomach cancer, or a certain type of cancer.
Cancer. So it's just
Yeah.
They're just gonna say, oh, it was cancer. And then that was it.
And even with the gene that I have, like me and my family got from my mom, the CDH1 gene. It's people who die from stomach cancer and different type of cancers and don't even know that they have that gene. So you can't even check your family out. Your family don't know what's going on. So
yeah, that's good though. But I think you're on the right track and you're exposing a lot of things to a lot of people, like not even just the Black community, because you have more than the Black community looking at you. I mean, your Facebook, for one, which you said got taken away, but you had all types of, forms of life on that.
8.9 million followers.
Gone.
Man, I put a lot of work into that. So, any dope lawyers out there, if y'all know what's up, man, y'all holler at me. I need a good lawyer so we can straighten this out. Mark ain't gonna just play me like that. You know what I'm saying? Mark, it's like, Mark, I got respect for you. I see you posting your family and stuff just like me, bro. It ain't even got to be that way. Just get my stuff back right and we good. But if you don't, you know what's up.
So have you thought about making like your own platform?
Thought about it, but and I hate to say it, but you got to. Like, I can't be Latruth without speaking the truth. But if I start my own platform, it's like, will my Black people support it?
That's what I'm struggling with right now. Because, I started off as a mom brand. And so now I've moved to pretty much nightlife. Mm-hmm. And at first I struggled with the two, from like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me because I've switched from a mom brand to this. And then I was like, they're not paying me. Why does it matter? Like, right. They're not doing anything but hating in the first place. So it shouldn't matter. And I've been more successful in nightlife than I was with my mom brand. So I still have my mom brand, but I focus more on the nightlife. But I have my own website, so I'm getting DJs in order. I'm about to start recording DJs, things like that. But I'm like, I kind of want my own platform. But it's hard to start your own platform because you're going to need people to support it. Right. Like, you're going to have to get subscribers and things like that. And I'm still low on the totem pole. So I have to make sure that people are going to subscribe.
Yeah. And I mean, it's been a lot of, Black content creators that wanted to create their own apps. And it's like they never really grow like.
Right.
Like Mark Zuckerberg and them stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got all these different platforms that get all of the support. And we show support too as Black people. Right. But it's like,
it's kind of like we don't have a choice but to support that because that's where all the people are.
That's where it's at. That's where the money is at. It's lined up. So like, in order for me to put my platform out there and to start my own, I would have to probably paint my skin another color. And I feel like everybody would support it then.
That is very true. That's very true. But like, I think Kanye is onto something, trying to set his own thing, like Black media. Mm-hmm. I think that. Have you been following that?
Nah, I haven't heard nothing about that.
Really? He's been having like conferences and everything. Look it up. Like, he has his own. I don't even know what it's called.
You know why I didn't see it?
Why you didn't see it?
I've been trying to stay alive. So if you'd have asked me this before,
you know what song popped in my head? Stay alive.
Right. It's been so much stuff that probably happened in the past 5 months of me fighting cancer. I couldn't even tell you what was going on, because like, when you get that type of news, it's like everything
else stops.
Yeah, all I know is juice my fruits and vegetables, workout. You know what I'm saying?
And you should. Like, I tell people I'm the definition of mind my own business. They be like, did you hear this? Nope. I literally told my homeboy V-Dot, I was like, you'll be proud of me. I scrolled through Instagram to see what was going on today. Right. And he was like, good, because I was about to get on you. You can't be out here interviewing people and being my talk show host if you don't know nothing. And I'm like, well, at least I be minding my own business. Yeah. Like, I mean, because everybody is just people. Like, these celebrities, like, people are like, we like having you around because you're not starstruck by anybody. I'm like, they're just people that got more money than I got. They're just everybody's people. I was like, I'm like, I get excited to see people because you just like their music. You're just a supporter. Right. But I'm not going to be like these people that's down here on the floor screaming and hollering. Right. Let me have your babies. Touch my hand. No, that's
you did almost faint when I came in here.
I mean, almost, but I just couldn't help myself.
But I'm going to tell you why. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you why she almost fainted. Because I almost fainted too. Will you not look at these colors, man? How do you, like, this is crazy.
To a T.
How do you do this? I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
To a T. Not even planned at all. One bit of planning. It was literally like, hey, you in town? All right, cool. I'm at Burger King. Let me go take a shower. I'll be right there. Boom, pop up, and he's like, man.
God given. I almost went and changed.
Almost, but we match to a T. We gotta take a picture.
Yeah, we got to.
We gotta take a picture. We gotta take a picture. But I don't look as good as your wife, so y'all do it better.
No one looks as good as my wife. Man, come on.
I mean, y'all do it better. Y'all got it hands down. Y'all got the whole family matching. The whole I like that family too, because matching.
A lot of people don't. They don't show that type of love. You know? So
yeah.
There's some hate going on.
Oh no, I'm all for it, and I was so upset. Like I did see that post that you put up with your daughter, and she was on one side of the car, and then your other your other kids was on the other side. Yeah. But I feel like she's older. She does her own thing. So it's like, okay, we've got everybody together, but she started her own YouTube. What's her YouTube?
Desharia Watkins.
Y'all go follow her. Get her views. Is she monetized yet? Is she there?
Not yet, but it's coming.
Well, y'all go run her views up.
Set up, man. She got the followers already though. Like I did a shout out. I think she got about 8,000 followers in that day that I did the shout out. So
that's what's up. Now y'all go run her views up. She needs some watch hours. Go get her some watch hours. Yeah, go watch the whole thing. She
probably has the watch hours actually. I just gotta get logged in and get it set up.
Yeah, okay.
I think she already has it, but I just gotta get on there and set it up for her.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I love you guys. You guys are like, you're doing everybody's like in their own lane. Like I didn't see anything wrong with the picture. I thought the picture was.
I felt like it was dope because, like I said, the whole concept. She's the oldest. And people don't understand the family dynamic. If you really think about it at your crib, if you have an older kid and then you got smaller ones, the older one be kind of to themselves. They ain't even trying to play them little kid games right now. You know
they're not. They trying to. They on electronics.
Yeah.
Doing their own thing.
Man, they want to go close the door in the room and talk on the phone.
And Noah's 9 and she wants to do that. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool being. She's like, well, I want to do my own thing today. And sometimes it hurts my little feelings, but I'm like, okay, that's cool. Cause she still comes back like today. Well, I didn't get in until about 6:30. This morning I fell asleep in Charlotte, got up at 9 and drove here. So then when I got here, I had some running around to do it till about 2. Then I went to sleep and she came and she snuggled with me and I was like, oh, look at you sleeping with me. It made me feel good inside. Right. But yeah, she does her own thing, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a good picture.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. Y'all liked it. Yeah. So, I mean, and you had a lot of positivity on there, but I mean, it comes with social media.
And it was put together too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had the person who did it was a Photoshop thing, you know, so it was like separate pictures. You know, obviously my oldest daughter doesn't live with me, so we took one picture, and the way he did it to me was dope. I felt like that was fire.
I felt like it was fire too. I loved it.
But I'm not using it.
What? What are you using?
Because I was fat man scooping that. Like, come
on, you was bigger. But you look, you know, the big head, small body type. I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to be big head, small body. Because I have a big head too. Like, and so I look like a little bobblehead. And so, you know, it comes with the territory. That's how you know when somebody's like actually losing weight, when their head get bigger. Yeah, then you like, oh my gosh, they're losing some weight.
Head got smaller, but I got smaller.
So, so it looks like your head's not proportional, but it's not a you thing. It's an everybody thing. And so that's how you know, like, oh my gosh, you're losing weight.
You know, I don't want to look like Beetlejuice neither. So
no, I mean, you look very proportionate. You don't look weird or awkward. Or I wouldn't even have said nothing about it. I'd just be like, yeah, okay, kept it moving. I don't ever want to make nobody feel bad. That's never my thing, to make nobody feel bad.
Because I'm trying to call y'all.
Because some people, like myself, are very sensitive. Like, I tell everybody, like, I'm sensitive, I'm a cry. Like, I'm a cry. I'm just a crybaby. So, yeah. When I was bigger, like, it used to hurt my feelings. Like,
that's all good. Man.
But, I mean, I had to, like, learn, like, you got yourself here, get yourself back to where you want to be.
Yeah.
So, it's all up here. It's a mental thing. So
I feel like your head is proportional.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
We're pressed for time. We ain't gonna keep talking about your head.
I'm done with you. What is the biggest lie you've ever told?
The biggest lie that I've ever told was, it's gonna take some time because I can't really think of anything, to be honest.
Have you ever stole anything?
No, I never stole.
I have.
What you steal?
Somebody's purse.
What was that?
Nothing. And this was terrible. So I was in 7th grade. I stole this girl's purse, and it literally had nothing in it. The little girl told her mom she had all this brand new stuff in it. So my mom had to buy like $100 worth of brand new makeup. And I was like, you didn't even have that stuff in there. But nobody believes me because I stole the purse. So, don't steal, kids. The biggest lie I've told was probably telling my mom I was at someone's house and I was out with a boy. It's probably
the biggest lie I told was when I told my dad that I wouldn't ever steal his car. I stole his car one time when I was young. It was creative too, like, and it's crazy. I was able to do that, and I still never. And it's like that was stealing. That's the first thing I stole, my dad's car. So I said nothing,
yeah,
but yeah.
Okay, that's a 2 for 1.
But I got to tell you how I did it, and I don't want y'all to go do what I did. I chill, lay out that. But I was living with my dad at the time. I was young, and I went to wash his clothes. I knew that was the way I could get his keys. He had like 4 cars in the yard, so I said, "Hey, Pop, you need your clothes washed?"
Oh yeah, slick little kid.
Yeah, son, yeah. So I got the pants. I felt it was heavy. I knew the keys, everything, wallet, money, everything was in there.
Jeez.
So when I went there, I took the key off that I wanted to use for the car, and I took the keys and his wallet and stuff back. Hey, Pop, you had your wallet and the keys, and then boom, gave it to him. But I had the one key that I was going.
Sneaky little snook. So look at you.
Clothes, you know what I'm saying? He left at the time. He had his lady he liked to go see, so he left, went to the house. Once he left, I got the car. And I drove it, and it ended up the battery or something died on it. The isothermal.
The community college.
God was like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I do that, and then the car won't even start. Jumper cables or nothing won't work.
Wow.
So, and it's crazy. I'm young. I'm a kid. I'm still in high school at this time.
Don't know what to do.
Call one of my friends, and I asked one of the dumbest questions. I asked him, can I use his battery from his car to put it in my dad's car? Totally different cars. His battery wouldn't even work in my car, even if he would have said yes.
Well, I know you got different size batteries and stuff like that. So yeah.
So then I get home because I had to leave the car at isothermal. My dad comes home, car's nowhere to be found. Did you take my car? That was a lie when I said no. But I mean, obviously the car is not there. I took the car. So
wow.
We got we had to take our consequences. Me and my brother, he was my corporate with it. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a story you never knew. That's
an exclusive.
That's an exclusive. No one's heard this story.
An exclusive. What's the craziest situation you've ever been in?
What's the craziest situation? I mean, women who lie. It was one of those situations where a girl said she was single, and I was at the crib, and dude pops up.
Oh wow, those are dangerous situations. Y'all stop doing that. That's dangerous.
Women, if you got somebody, say that. You know what I'm saying? This is
at least so we know. Like I feel like I'm the type of person like if I'm gonna fool with you, I'm gonna fool with you regardless of what you got going on. Don't hide it from me. Like let me know what I'm getting to up front.
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna be mad if I find out something and I'm like, yo, you told me this, and I'm not gonna be able to trust you.
Yeah.
But most women say, hey, just let me know, and they really don't mean it. They like flip to a whole different person.
True.
I wanna know, like, if I'm gonna get hurt either way, like tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Like tell me what it is.
Yeah, let people make their decision.
Yeah, let me be the judge if I want to fool with you or not fool with you in any situation, like relationships, friendships, anything. Like tell me, because I can be like, you know what, that's cool, I can deal with that, or I might be like, you know what, that's too much, I'm out.
Yeah.
Because if I find out, I'm gonna be out regardless if I could deal with it or not, because you lied to me.
That's it.
So the craziest situation I've been in was with my cousins and my best friend. We were in South Carolina, and my oldest cousin, had just got out of prison. And so we were all, like when we were growing up, like this was the look for girls and guys, like polos, just that was, popular at the time. And so all of us were in like a little rainbows, and we looked nice. He took us to a club that was one way in, one way out.
Mm-hmm.
He started fighting with some people. At this point, I had never touched a gun. I had never even seen a gun in person. So my other cousin is like, y'all go get in the car. Mary, you sit in the driver's seat. If anybody come to this car, he like reached under the seat and put his gun in my lap. My eyes got so big. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? And he was like, if anybody come to this window, shoot them. And I'm like, what? And he was like, focus. Because it was like serious. It was like the hood.
Right.
And so I was like, okay. And in my head, I was praying, God, please don't let nobody come to this window. Please don't let nobody come to this window. Because they all knew that we was all together. And so he was in there fighting. My cousin had to go and help my other cousin. So they ended up coming to the car and like we just kind of pulled off. But while we was waiting, a Hummer with girls hanging all out of the Hummer stopped in the middle of the road and just started. They all jumped out and just started twerking everywhere. And we were like, what in the world?
Let me see you dance, girl. Drop it low. Drop it low.
Yes, it was like surreal. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, yeah. We ain't going. You ain't picking the club no more. And we never went out with him again.
Was it Spartanburg?
It was in Spartanburg.
Cool World?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know the name of it.
That's right.
I don't know. Cool World had a one way in, one way out.
I think so. Was it Crocs or something?
I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. Like I had to be.
You said Spartanburg.
I had to be like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
I had to be somewhere in there. So I was.
You didn't know that. You was too young for Cool World now because I remember, like I said, it was going to Cool World. It was like that. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that was bad. But we're gonna wrap this up so we don't get cut off again.
Man. You know what I'm saying? We wrapping up, man. You know.
So tell them where to follow you at again.
Latruth. Just search LATRUTH on all platforms and follow the movement, man. You already know. Cancer free over here, man.
That part. Well, you guys have been watching the XoMaryMak show with Mary Mac. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Hit that bell, man.
Hit that bell. Peace.